Welcome to Headway 101. My name is Corey Freeman, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use multiple wrappers with Headway themes. So what we're going to do is log in to the Headway Visual Editor in grid mode. With the latest update, Headway 3.5, you can have more than one wrapper, which is this white area with columns that contains your blocks. If you want to add a wrapper to the top of your website, you can click the button up here, either Add Fluid Wrapper or Add Fixed Wrapper. And if you want to add a wrapper at the bottom, you can do the same thing. Let's add one to the top. I'm going to click Add Fluid Wrapper, and I'm going to do With Fixed Width Grid. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag this header block I had from before into this wrapper, and I'll resize it so it fits. And then click Save. Alright, now you can see here, I've got this fluid wrapper that extends all the way across the site, with the rest of the website in this other wrapper here. I can also make a fluid wrapper with a fluid width. And I'm going to go ahead and move the navigation block up into this wrapper. You can resize wrappers by clicking and dragging. And you can move them up and down by clicking and dragging these sliders here on the side, which edits the margins. So now you can see my fluid wrapper spans the entire width of the page, and it is responsive by nature. Whereas my fluid fixed wrapper, the background spans the page, but the place for the blocks does not. You can change a wrapper, by right-clicking on it and clicking Change Wrapper to Fixed. Or you can change the wrapper to fluid and change the grid to fixed, or fluid, as you like. If you want to reorder wrappers, this center here, where it's got the buttons, you can click and drag those. Alright. And you can, of course, add a fixed wrapper, which is just like the default one. You can click and drag new blocks into these too. Let me reload that so that it shows up properly. So if I drag this one down, I could put, say, a breadcrumbs block below this. I could add a widget block up here. Same goes to the bottom, which for some reason made itself a little loopy. And then what I would add, I could add like a menu or a slider or something. I'll just put navigation. You can add as many wrappers as you want. I'm not just going to keep adding them to the page because that would be a little bit redundant. Now I'm going to go into design mode and show you how wrapper design works. With the inspector enabled, you can right click, you see where it says structure, wrapper, wrapper number 4, and click edit this instance. Wrappers now have instances like blocks did, which is how you can design them independently. So I can make the header a different color. I can make this area a different color. And of course I can assign borders. If you want to switch between wrappers without using the inspector, all you need to do is select the Instances drop-down menu. And that is basically how you would style them. Obviously, you can style the blocks inside them as usual, editing the instance or editing the regular element. And you can have separate wrappers for separate pages. So let's go ahead and go back to Grid and I'll show you how that works. I go to the About page. So if I edited the About page, if I edit the About page, I could just have a bunch of fluid wrappers and fluid grids if I wanted to. And this really gives you the ability to build any sort of website. All the barriers are sort of being removed with each new edition of Headway themes. So let me reload that and you can see. And those are of course responsive by default. Okay, that is how you add a bunch of wrappers. If you want to delete a wrapper, I see I didn't go over that. Just right-click on it in grid mode and click Delete Wrapper. It will remove the blocks inside the wrapper as well. So remember, of course, to always move your blocks if you want to keep them, but not necessarily the wrapper. And if you don't hit save, it won't delete anything. Always make sure to save when you want to save your changes. Alright, that is how multiple wrappers work. My name is Corey Freeman. Check out headway101.com for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.